Welcome to my review of 24W09A. We are going to get right into the new things that it has in it, so let's go. Alright, so the bog now drops 2 mushrooms, either both red and brown or one of each when sheared. Updated bog texture and model. Experimental features. Wind charge removed randomness from the radius of both breeze and player shot wind charges. The Volt. Additional changes to the Volt texture, even further distinguishing it from the trial spawner. Changes to Wolf Armor. The game's UI has been updated with a fresher look. Control plus picking a renamed block such as a chest in creative mode will now give a renamed item. Wolf Armor changes. The Wolf Armor will protect the wolf from most damage sources until the armor loses all durability and breaks. Wolf Armor shows signs of increased breakage as the durability goes down. Players can now repair the Wolf Armor with Armadillo Scoots while it is equipped on the wolf. Wolf Armor can be dyed in a similar fashion to leather armor. The wolf's owner can now repair wolf armor on a wolf. Changes to the user interface. The user interface has been updated to sport a fresher look and to be more consistent when it comes to the layout of different UI elements, all while retaining the essence and feel of the old screens. So, the new bogged mob that was introduced on Valentine's Day a few weeks ago has now gotten a new texture and model update. As you can see, it now has the red and brown mushroom growing on its head. So now, when you use shears on its head, you can now get the mushrooms. And here's a closer look at the bogged mob here. Just a closer look at how detailed this is. And as you can see, even though this has no AI, it can still burn in the daytime. So, yeah. That was the bogged mob. Alright, so now that I've read this change and am trying to explain it to you guys, I'm honestly a bit confused on what it means by removed randomness. Even Exumavoid was confused about it in his video. It says, removed randomness from the radius of both breeze and player shot wind charges. All Exumavoid mentioned about the randomness is that they removed it. He also said after you throw them that the wind charge should despawn. Alright, so the Volt once again has had a texture change to further distinguish it from the trial spawner. So any of the buttons you see here are clickable. Even the copyright Mojang AB do not distribute is clickable. So you can click on the single player, you can click on multiplayer, you can click on Minecraft Realms, options, that little thing with the earth on it, the little thing aside the quick game button, any of those you can click on here. Even, as I said, the copyright Mojang thing. You can click on any of them. Now, that's all good, okay? Let's go to single player first. So everything is good on this screen. Now let's go to single player. Alright, so come 1.20.5, you will no longer see this dirt background as the default for a lot of the user interface. So this background is now going to be part of the Programmer Art resource pack. So let me show you exactly what that is. Alright, so you see the resource pack that says Programmer Art, the classic look of Minecraft. Well, during 1.14, when they revamped all the textures, they put all the textures in a resource pack and made them able to be accessed and turned on if you didn't want the new textures. So the dirt background, since it was made during the classic look of Minecraft era, you can basically count it as a classic texture. So it is going to be part of the classic look of Minecraft Programmer Art texture pack 1.20.5 going forward. Alright, so you want to know how to turn resource packs on and off here. So right here you have a list of all the available resource packs. Every one of them that I have that's available that isn't applied is right here. Even this funny one with my face on it. So let's just, for instance, put this one on. It ain't going to do anything to the user interface. It's just going to be turned on. That's how you turn it on. You hit the arrow and it pops over. You hit done. Loads up. You can use it. If you want to turn the pack off, just hit the arrow. It'll go back over to available. Hit done. The resource pack is now turned off, and you can now see the you can now see the background that's on the main screen on all the screens here. So that's the changes to the user interface. Alright, so normally when the game is paused like this, the background is blurry. Well, in the accessibility options that I'm about to show you, there is a new toggle thing that you can use to toggle back and forth between blurry and non-blurry. Alright, so as you can see right now, the background is completely blurred. Now it's set to 0 blurriness, which means that you can see the background more clearly. Wolf armor will protect the wolf from most damage sources until all the armor loses all durability and breaks. Wolf armor shows signs of increased breakage as durability goes down. Alright, so players can now repair the wolf armor with armadillo scoots while it is equipped on the wolf. Wolf armor can be dyed in similar fashion to leather armor. The wolf's owner can now repair wolf armor on a wolf itself. Alright, so you can now dye the wolf armor. You can also shear the armor off the wolf if you want to get it off. Now, I'm not talking about dyeing the wolf armor by right-clicking on the wolf. That will change the color of the collar if you right-click. You actually have to go into a crafting table and do it that way, the same way you actually do the leather armor and the leather horse armor. So that's how you dye it. Let me show you exactly what I'm talking about. Alright, so I have all the colors of dye that you can get here in the game. We have orange, yellow, green, lime, dark green, cyan, dark blue, light blue, pink, purple, gray, black, red, white, and blue, all of them. I'm going to be using red, white, and blue for this demonstration, but you can use any color you want on it. You just can't sit and right click the die or it's going to change the color of your wolf. Alright, so you can put the wolf armor anywhere in the crafting table. It doesn't have to be in the middle, but I did it for the purpose of this video. So I'm going to be using the colors of red, white, and blue. So we have red here, then you can mix white if you want to. You can put blue in there, and you will get a combination of those colors put on the wolf armor. So let's go see what that looks like on the wolf itself. Alright, so this is not Sadie. Sadie will return in a future snapshot video before the snapshots for 1.21 and 1.20.5 are over. I suggest that you go watch last week's video or the week before snapshot video if you want to see her. She is, of course, at my trial chamber base and she's doing fine. If you don't know, Sadie is actually based on my real dog, Sadie. And this is not her. It would say Sadie if it was. And so this is just a wolf that I have here in the game in this snapshot video for testing purposes, and he is not going to be in any other video unless I decide otherwise. So I believe that this armor on him that I dyed purple, that I dyed red, white, and blue is really good. I believe that the armor that we dyed here is looking really good. It was a combination of red, white, and blue, and it seems to have been so it looks like red, white, and blue actually make some type of purple color. So that's cool. You can dye it any combination of dyes that you want, as I said earlier. Now we are going to test the durability of the armor while the wolf is wearing it. Alright, so I am only going to be doing this in this snapshot video, and this is for test purposes only. Alright, so he is now on fire. If I can just get him to calm down here. Hey, calm down, buddy. It's gonna be okay. See, you can hear the wolf armor actually taking damage when it is on the wolf. The wolf is actually fine. Now, how do you actually repair the armor here? Hey, come here. Look what I got. You actually repair it with the armadillo scoops. So, it is fully repaired now. And, you can do it again if you want, but I would advise not to. And as I said earlier, this is for test purposes only. So, you can see here that the armadillo wolf armor has actually taken damage. All you have to do is click on the armor while it's on the wolf, and it should repair the wolf armor back to normal. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, that's basically it. Come on, Wolfie. So yeah, that is actually how you repair the wolf armor. Also guys, you can undye the wolf armor using a cauldron full of water. Alright guys, I think this week I am going to take a break from Prediction Tuesdays. I normally use episode footage, but I am waiting to film with Bryce, so I don't have any footage that I haven't already used in a previous episode. So I am officially announcing here there will not be an episode of Prediction Tuesday tomorrow, March 5th. And you guys know if there's any big news, I will cover it. I hope to possibly get an episode out next week. Also, you guys know that there has to be a snapshot this week in order for me to actually think about the predictions that I want to talk about. So there will be a new episode of Aquatic Land coming soon. I think you might actually really laugh at this one. Alright guys, I hope that you have enjoyed this video. If you did, then please comment, like, and subscribe, and turn on notifications to never miss a video. And I will see you guys very soon. Goodbye! And remember, Bryce is always a noob. Also, remember tomorrow I will not be posting a Prediction Tuesday episode. Tomorrow, March 5th, 2024.